What's going on, guys? Jacob Doty here, back for another vlog, and today we're working on the GT500 again, and we're doing coilovers. So my buddy Oscar right here, he picked up some Fortune Auto coilovers, and I'll show you guys those real quick. These are his new babies. These are the Fortune Auto series, they're 500s, right? Yeah, 500s. So he had a custom spring rate, and he talked to the guys. They asked him exactly how he drives, how he's going to be using the car, and they set him up right. And this is what they look like. It even came with a little dyno sheet. You guys already know the GT500. We're going to be putting him on this car. This is his car, and he also got some new tires. These are 305s and 255s. So this is the exact same size that I was running. Basically, he copied my meat because he thought it was super sick. We're gonna try to just go ahead and knock it out. It is super hot out here today, and it should be pretty easy. He already has lowering springs on the car, so he's done this before. And we also have the impact gun that I picked up, so we should be able to get this done pretty quick. Also, I really want to see what this ride's like because I want to go bags, and he has coilovers, and I heard Fortune Autos are really good. So I want to see what it's like to ride around in this because the Mustang is basically the same suspension-wise through GT500 to GTs. Now we have the wheels off and everything. We're going to use the impact. We're going to take off the sway bar in link right here just so that we can drop it because he does have lowering springs, but we have to drop the axles lower to actually pull it out. So he's going to go ahead and hit that with the impact. 15 mil right there. Easy. The impact makes it so easy. Highly recommend you guys grab one of those. So we've taken off the rear shock right there. That's the same size as the sway bar in link. And now we're in the trunk. And you have to take off the top of the shock right there. We've already done it on the bottom of both sides, and now we're just gonna use the impact and take it off right there. That's a 15 mil, so use a deep impact socket and you'll be good to go. I'll go down there and grab it. There it goes. And just like that, pops right out. Hi, Gio. This car is also lowered on coilovers, and that thing's pretty sick. But here are the old springs that he had. These are Ford Racing lowering springs. You basically just lower off of the diff, and you push down just a little bit. You'll see it drop down a little bit more, and you'll be able to pull those right out after you obviously take out the shock. Now we're just gonna reverse the process and add in the Fortune Auto parts. We're just gonna go in the middle setting here, which adjusts on the rear perch spring right here. And this goes right there. Spring will go on top. Plastic piece like this that kind of keeps the dampening and noise down. And then the spring will go up in this little bucket. And you just adjust the height with these collars and we'll set it up. Now we have the shock in here. You just want to make sure the top one is like tightened up there because you have to have a buddy to kind of hold it so that way it doesn't fall down. Just lift it up until the spring is just barely compressed, and then you're good to go to adjust the height here. You just spin this like you would a coilover body. And then once it's nice and easy to put the bolt right through, you're good to go. We are using Loctite, so we're grabbing that now. We'll pull these out, put a little blue Loctite on there, and then we'll tighten them back down. Other than that, the rear should be good to go. You definitely want to set up this the right way, and it's a little bit more difficult because it's not a full body coilover, it's a divorced setup. So check that out. I mean, I'm sure there's other videos to show you how to set this up, but pretty common in Hondas and stuff like that, I think. We're just gonna finish this up, tighten everything up, put it on the ground, see how it sits, and then we're gonna move to the front, and we'll probably do final adjustments at the very end. Easy about the low life. Didn't even settle. See, you're almost at the same height. We'll just compare it to this front, which already has lowering springs. Actually, it does look a lot lower. Now we have the front up on the jack stand. Got the jack under there lifted from the front. But look at this kid, he has no hood prop. He has the hood prop still. He doesn't have the freaking hood struts on his GT500. This is a Shelby on coilovers.
I prefer manuals and automatic.
But quick plug, the video will be up right here. I installed some hood struts on my car, and now he really wants to get some. He actually texted me and he said that's probably gonna be one of his next mods. So go check out that video right there. It's like 80 bucks, but it's super worth it. A little fiasco with the end links on this because they are the stock end links. This back nut is a 17 and the other nut is an 18. You want to go lefty-loosey, like looking at the car from here on this back one on the end link, and on the other side you just want to keep that locked and it'll eventually loosen up. So these ones are pretty stuck on there because this is original for 2012. All right, so what we're doing right now is we're setting the preload. What these need is a 1/4 inch of preload. What that means is when you have it uncompressed, measure the length of the shock and then push up on these two collars right here and until it's compressed a 1/4 inch, and that's the proper preload per Fortune Auto. What having proper preload does for the car is it prevents any weird noises and binding and stuff like that. So you just want to make sure this is all done right. We thought Fortune would have done it from the factory because they dyno test them and everything, but we do just need to do it real quick, and it takes no time at all, and it's worth it. After that, we're just gonna adjust the heights, make sure they're even, and then we're gonna throw them on the car. We have everything attached, the adjustable end links right there. I actually think the chrome looks pretty sick. Got the Fortune Auto there, and now we're just torquing everything down to the proper torque settings. Throw the wheel on, torque on the lug nuts, and we'll take her for a test drive and see how she rides. Also, a big thing is my buddy Anthony, he had the S2000. Now he's joining the Stang gang. He's got this lightning blue 17, but he's got a little something under the hood. So if you look right there, he's Vortec Supercharged, and this thing is a beast. How much power is it putting out?
700 crank and then about 640 wheel.
640 wheel. But we'll keep that a secret. You might have to make a review or ride along or something in this car. If you guys want that, leave a comment down below and definitely hit the like button if you want to see that. Oscar, who has the GT500, he drove the car and he said he scared himself in it, and you got to keep in mind he has a GT500. I'm kind of excited to see that. I want to hear all of your guys' opinions, and should we make that video? I'm sure Anthony's down. You down?
Yeah, hell yeah.
He's down. Oh boy, that's looking nice. Oh, it keeps going. Oh! Oh! Why would you kick it under the car? You're good.
Okay, stop, slow. Now turn it straight. Right. Just go.
Straight back.
Yeah, you're gonna scrape the lip, so it doesn't even matter. Slowly. Straight. Whoa.
You can't turn on the bump.
Turn on the bump, dog.
That's what's gonna buckle your fender. Woo! Look at his fitment now. Low life.
Hey, dude, that looks...
First impression going 13 feet, I feel nothing different. Let's go straight. This guy goes full throttle practically. Ooh, this feels nice. No bounciness. I mean, we hit a little bit of a dip there, but it didn't bounce. Like, it went up and down and that was it. It settled. What do you think? What are your reactions? Talk to me.
I really like it. Difference, like, I really don't notice it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem bouncy. It doesn't seem uncomfortable and undailyable.
I feel like I'm still on the Ford Racing Springs.
Yeah, it feels like he's still in stock or like Ford Racing Springs. Also, check this out. He's a glass roof GT500, but he doesn't really run it too much because it gets hot. Look at this beautiful sky. Just beautiful outside. So my review is, if you guys are thinking about getting Fortunato 500s, 100% do it. This car, it feels basically stock. Like, it's so smooth. It's just a little bit stiffer, more responsive, less body roll for sure. Ooh, that thing looks so good. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up right here. We got the coilovers installed, did a little shakedown, no problems. Thing rode perfectly. These things I would highly recommend, Fortunato 500s. They're really awesome and they installed pretty quickly. We just had to do a little adjustment and it was good to go. If you guys enjoyed this video, please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. So I know I just ended the video. Home now, I have the Mustangs in the garage, and I wanna give a special shout out to a guy named Ian. His name is 2016 Mach 1 on my YouTube. You guys probably see him commenting a lot. He has a 2016 Mustang, nice bright red. I'll probably throw up some photos right here while I'm talking about him. I really want to give a shout out to him because he's in the Air Force. He's getting deployed. I want to wish you a very safe deployment. Be safe out there. Hope to see you back in the US and ripping around in your Mustang up in the Pacific Northwest. But that's going to really do it for the video. I just really want to give him a shout out. He actually emailed me and that was really awesome, and he kind of told me a little bit of his story and his Mustang and everything like that. We were gonna meet up, we couldn't make it happen because he got deployed. Also, I hope to see you still commenting on those videos because I know you're always watching and I know you're always commenting. You're super active, so I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much for your service.